So when you consider all of these challenges, you can reframe every single one of these challenges into a question that you can ask up here. So, do you have any holidays planned? And you can preempt the candidate and say, if the client is looking to make a decision on this particular hire really quickly, do you have anything in place where it might cause some delays on when you can start, provided that you're really happy, they're really happy, and you're happy to start? And you do it in reverse order. And then you come backwards and then you just say, okay, what about your notice period? What is your notice period? Are you aware that you can negotiate your notice period, even though it might say it in black and white in your contract? And you go backwards again. And then you ask the question again, like, what happens if your employer gives you a counteroffer? Like you said that you're looking to leave for X, Y, and Z reason. Like always try and get two or three reasons and not purely just a case of money. Here's a point that we've practiced over the years is that if a candidate is looking to leave and their only motive is to do with money, then we actually help them get a pay rise with their current employer. And if they follow through, then brilliant, they're happy where they are. But asking the question, like, would you just accept a pay rise from your current employer if you resigned and then they offered you a slightly higher pay grade? Would that put everything to rest? And if the answer is yes, then yeah, their biggest motive is money. Let's like try and get a little bit more out of them. And when it comes to planned holidays, again, preempt it. Like, do you have any planned holidays? Just literally ask the question, or any significant dates that are coming up that could have an impact on when you can start with your new employer. And even when it comes to accepting the offer, like, do you have anyone who you're really close to, family member or friend who you really like to have this conversation with? And, even if they do say, yes, I like to speak to my spouse, then that's fine. Like most people do like to have that conversation, but ask who is the ultimate decision maker. And at the end of the day, what would happen if you were really happy with the opportunity, but your spouse wasn't? Like, how would you manage that between each other based on your experience of your relationship? And maybe even ask like, how long have you been together? Because if they've been together 9, 10 years plus, then they probably already know what the outcome is going to be and how the conversation is going to go. So you can preempt that, not to say that this is going to be a justification to delay it, but for you to coach them and advise them and say that, look, if this is going to be somebody who is very involved in the decision making process, then have them involved right now. Like tell them that you're looking for a job and tell them all the companies that you're considering. So when it comes to decision making day, you're in a position to actually make a decision on the day because they've been with you along the entire journey. And here's something that I've seen it happen maybe once or twice where it's almost pushed to the side to say, look, like, it's not their decision. This is your decision only. Like, keep your spouse out of it. Like, it's the wrong way to go about it because this is, for many people, changing jobs is a really difficult decision and they want to have their closest, nearest, and dearest family members involved in the decision making process.